City Council of the City of Turon will be in order, please. My opening comment will be that nobody told me this was going to be such a stressful job that in a mere 5 months I'd have a heart attack. Just bear that in mind when we begin to make public comments. Appreciate those who said kind words or sent a card or did something like that. Concerned about my feelings. I'm feeling much better now. Got a stent and a pacemaker, and I'm good for another 50,000 miles. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
We're glad you're better.
We'll see who is here. Who is here?
Dana Brock, Taylor Swertfinger.
I'm here as well. We do have a quorum. We will take a look at the agenda. Any comments about the agenda?
I have a couple things to add to the agenda. A bowling quote to clerk, as well as library rental. And then I wanted to see if it was okay for me to get speakers to after the meeting. Because that's one thing I'm
No, you can't hear her.
The speakers to clear.
after you.
Thank you. Any other concerns about the agenda, and we wish to approve it as recommended by Ms. Michaela?
I make a motion to approve the agenda.
As amended?
As amended, yes.
We should have before you the minutes of the two meetings. Let's take a look at the May 13th regularly scheduled meeting. If you have concerns about that. And we'll give you time to make comments. Any additions or corrections or concerns regarding the May 13th meeting?
Make the motion, we approve the May 13th, 2024 meeting as presented.
Three ayes on that. Please turn your attention to the minutes of the special meeting, which was held June 4th.
Make the motion to approve the special meeting.
Motion to be approved.
Right here is not right. She was acting as a mayor. Huh?
We have packages of bills and checks. Is that examined? I don't know. Still looking. I don't see it. We have this. Any questions about the bills? Copy your contract is a month contract. How often is that?
that first, it says 10122 lost charges.
Yeah, I'm kind of fighting with them about things they're saying that we have to get it back. So, they're saying that the parents, if I'm going to go and give it back. And so I'm fighting with them about it.
A lot of times they don't transfer every stuff back. You might see them 5 kids and get that 3 one time, 6 the next time. So it's going to be on them.
Any other questions? Think you ought to pay your bills?
Make a motion to accept the bill. Second.
Motion carries, and we will pay the bills. I didn't know that I have any other comments to make, but if I've given you my health report already. We'll move on to our guest speakers. Could you introduce them if you have?
It's Plainview Church, right?
Yeah.
Please come up and, I'm old and I don't hear well, so use your outdoor voice.
I used to be a teacher, so I can.
Yeah, it's a teacher voice.
I have
That'd be
a
good.
teacher voice. My name's Steve Sears, and this is Shirley Knisley. We are from Plainview Mennonite Church over by Partridge. We bought the Partridge Grade School, and we have a youth program called JAM. And if you've ever seen the yellow bus going through town, you've seen the JAM bus. JAM stands for Jesus and Me. And we also have a food ministry. Once a month, we'll bring food out to 22 different families, and so those two things. And we do get to use this building once in a while, and we appreciate you allowing us to do that. And one is our Christmas banquet that we have. That's really nice that we can use the building. And what we'd like to do tonight is we want to contribute $500 towards the pool so the kids can swim this summer. And so that's why we're here. We just want to make a donation to the city of Turon.
And say thank you for working with us. And, we appreciate you all very much.
It
So
costs us about $20,000 a year to maintain the pool.
Yeah.
And, we always are happy to have some income.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for working with us.
Yeah,
It's
we
been a
appreciate it very much.
good relationship.
Yeah, we're very
So-
kind to serve that dinner at Christmas time.
Yeah, have you ever been to that one or not?
I missed it last
now
year.
y'all need to come.
I'll come twice. So
Yeah, there you go.
if you're doing it again, I'll go through the
We
line
will,
twice.
we'll do that this time around, so.
We would like to also, and I don't know who I need to talk to. I used to talk to this fine lady, Linda Brown, but we would like to ask if we could maybe use this building. A number of your kids from Turon went to camp with us last week, had a great time, and we'd like to do like a PowerPoint presentation for the parents, maybe half hour, 45 minutes in here, maybe sometime in July. Would that be available?
Presentation
Yeah.
about what they did at
Right,
camp.
what they did at camp,
What
show
I
some
did at
pictures.
summer camp.
Yeah, what they did
Yeah.
at summer camp, and just kind of inform, but we probably had, I would guess 15 plus kids from Turon area that went to camp with us, so.
No one got shot with an arrow.
No, we didn't drown anybody or hurt anybody. No, it was a really good time. You have a lot of good kids here, you really do, and
We were at the Camp Meniscaw down by Murdoch. You know where that is? It's about 2 miles south of Murdoch. Camp Meniscaw, yeah. So,
so do we contact you, or your secretary, or?
Yeah, why don't you
Talk
contact
to
the
her?
office?
Okay, okay.
Do we have any concerns about doing that?
Well, thank you all very much.
Thank you for the
I
donation.
think you have our permission to do that.
Okay, thank
Well,
you.
thank you for everything you do for us.
Well, hey.
Probably wise to give us a little heads up and schedule.
Oh, we will, as soon as we figure it out. This was just kind of a new thought, when I'm talking to some
Maybe a
parents.
basketball game going on or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
People,
Will do.
other people do use the basketball court.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
Well, thank you for giving us some time, and
Thank you.
appreciate you all.
Thank you.
Have a good evening.
All right, take care.
so much.
Any other guest speakers? For a contribution, you could be allowed to speak. All right, do we have a water bill here? Okay, that's it. The agenda calls for audience comments at this point. Please come forward if you have an audience comment. Come on down and speak loudly.
I'm going to speak about the donations for the pool. When we started out a few years ago, it was strictly for free swimming, and we carried it over now over for the next year to help out, so we wouldn't have to raise as much. And now I hear it's talk that they want to use the extra for equipment, for repairs, maintenance. That's what your city budget is for. And there's also funding out there for that stuff. I brought you papers if you're interested in applying for it. They have funding for lifeguard trainings, free swimming lessons, safety equipment, the whole bit. But you gotta apply by July 12th. And the free swimming brings people into town. This is a positive for Turon. There's so much negative out there. There's positive, it brings them in. It helps the businesses, the restaurant, the cafe, the sweet shop. Because people didn't know about these places until they start coming into the free swimming. I think that it should stay that way. A lot of places donate it on the assumption it's just for free swimming. And then all of a sudden it's talked about using some of the money for other reasons. I don't think that should be done. So that's my 2 cents. Do you want the papers on the funding?
Please. Thank you.
Yep.
It's true, that's what it's there.
Any other audience comments?
Yeah, I think we need to revisit
Oh,
the,
you gotta speak up, Rose.
okay, hold on.
You
Your
gotta
foot
come-
up.
You gotta come up here where I can read your lips.
Okay. You might want to go back to the special meeting.
Do the minutes.
Yeah, because she's got 5 names. Dana was acting as mayor, so it should be 4 instead of 5.
Well, Kayla said yeah, or nay on there, Rose.
She was acting as mayor, she still keeps her vote.
Well, no, I didn't think she did.
Yes, she does.
What?
Kayla said nay. So
Yeah.
there should have only
You're
been.
still a council person, they get to vote, you don't take that away from them just because they're acting mayor.
Well, he was thinking questions. I just wondered.
Didn't know she got voted. I didn't think she did.
Do we need to revisit the minutes of the special meeting? No? Thank you. Comments noted, thank you. Any other comments from the audience? Going once? Going twice? Thank you. We'll move on to the treasurer's report. Madam Brenda, do your thing. This is for the month of January. Look at all this and all that.
This one page, that you see here, the reconciliation, because it's not current. You'll see all this is listed like April. That's the stuff that she has in the computer for those months. But it's still out there. I haven't reconciled that until say, like you'll see it started in February, all the stuff that we process. So when I balance February, then that will come off of it. This is just all the stuff that's been done all year. But as I balance each month, it comes off. That's why it's going to it's what I want. And we're going to look at it. Yes, you have anything to do.
I'm getting slow from the wrong place.
No.
And before you prepare this report,
And then,
you haven't had a lot of time to look at it.
the copy of last month's bank statement show you what.
Yes.
I'm working on February.
Okay, any questions? Not questions, we will file these for audit in the future. Any questions for the treasurer or moving on? Swimming pool manager. Come right up here, young lady, and give us this.
It's been going great, other than the one day we had a problem, but they worked their butts off and got it fixed.
Fine gentlemen, we'll discuss that.
Yes. And, but the least we've had was 11, and the most was 44. Considering the weather, that's good. We're gonna maybe do something for a thank you for the people that donated. I didn't know, we had talked about cards or something, but then we got to think of maybe the kids could use chalkboard or outside chalk and like thank you, and then when there's a big group, we can take a picture and then maybe have it on our page or something. Just something like that. So it doesn't matter whatever you want me to do. It sounds like there's a lot of donators.
I've lost track,
So maybe the picture would be a good thing, so that the kids are included. And then some people have asked about night swims. We've done that in the past, just have it out there. Like maybe an adult swim for a couple hours after we close, or then we'll have like just a night swim for everybody. If that's okay.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, it's fine if you have staff and enjoying putting the
After
time.
one touch time.
I think we've had in the past, we've not had a couple of adult nights or something. I don't think that went.
It didn't go very well last year, but I've had several people ask about our adults this year, so we may try it. Last time I think we stayed open 45 minutes because it wasn't worth staying open for 3 people, so we'll see. If it's okay, I mean, it's just, you guys can come. We'll do that later.
For the full meeting, are you gonna leave her on her own recognizance and you're gonna schedule what special events you would like to do? Special events? All right, thank you. Appreciate your help. City clerk. Welcome aboard, Mr. Birdsong. How are you tonight? Thank you. Appreciate you showing up. Okay, city clerk, you're on, please.
Okay, I didn't think, sorry,
I got the band on.
I just wanted to double check, are we meeting right off the bank account? I just wanted to double check, because I didn't get that here before.
I don't know if she needs to be at this time.
I didn't, think so, but I just wanted to double check that I wasn't sure.
What did you say? We'll leave later.
Another item?
So, about the bills, so, about uniforms. Or having purchase issues. Most recently, I got a bill. So I will go to Tennessee, Ohio. And that is because they're saying that our guys are not going to all this up and not having and I have called her over and over. And so she told me today, because I called and asked if you guys owe us credit and this is ridiculous. So she said she estimated to the highest ability possible and everything like that. So I ended up and they're pretty bad about how I do that.
That's when the people are gonna look at that.
Well, and I told the driver, I said, the guys put in stuff last week, and then they couldn't tell me anything about the last.
Can't hear it because of that fan.
And I told them that, and so I didn't put this on the bill sheet, I think I was separate, I didn't because of the issue. But I wanted to show it to you guys so that you can aware.
You have any records of already what we drop off and what we pick up each time?
I mean, this is how much they should have, for each thing. But they're saying that, like, he's missing 5 pants, he's missing shirt, they're trying to say, and I said, no, I'm totally, I'm in. So, I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm waiting to talk to someone there's that. And also, obviously on the bills, a different date was put. On the water bills, the 17th was put instead of the 15th. Which I know it's supposed to be 15th, however, it fell on a Saturday. And so that's why I was looking at this, because I was looking at the bottom of the ordinance. Which is my mistake, and I own up to it. I did put the 17th instead of the 15th.
I think I would, just to make it easier on your end, I'd automatically put the 15th on all of them, and if it's on a weekend, that can be brought up, and don't worry about trying to change the date on your end.
Yeah, I just did it, I don't know.
Yeah.
But can we just like, I don't know, or just say, like, adjust it for this time since I've already done it? Or, like, it looks a lot for you,
Yeah, I
or
guess,
just put something on Facebook saying the date is the 15th, as it's always been?
well, it really is 17th.
Yes.
So I think you're right on it. I just think in the future, I don't think you need to go through that extra effort to change it like that. Just if the 15th is a Saturday, you click on the bill and under this vote, we'll know it's the 17th, but I don't think you need to,
Okay,
yeah.
I just wanted to make sure.
But I don't think you didn't do anything wrong on that. You don't need to correct anything on that.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I double checked.
No, you're just doing extra at this point.
Just wanted to make sure. Okay. So the next thing, the library is doing that concealed and carry class. They wanted to ask if they could rent in here. And if so, do they have to, like, are we gonna make charge on the rent, or?
Instead of doing it in the library, they want to do it in here?
Yeah, I think for how many people they're having, they want more space.
I mean, we already said they could have a class, I guess. What do you guys think?
I think they can have it, and charge for some. They got that many people. I mean, it's doing the community a service. So, that would be my saying.
All right. What did you say? The last thing I have, so we've been having issues with our computers. So the QuickBooks is connected to my computer, the main one. My computer could use more storage, or like more space, but this is in your packets, the quote from Nolan to put more memory and stuff on Brenda's computer, because her computer is just not able to keep up with just QuickBooks, and so it keeps kicking her out. So this is his quote of just how much it would be to, like, how much it'd be with it.
And we're going to upgrade Brenda's computer only. Correct?
Yes, just because hers just doesn't have, like,
It
QuickBooks
just needs more
alone.
memory.
Yeah, it's not.
And yours needs more memory also?
You said it couldn't hurt because I'm already using, I mean, it's a new computer, but I'm already using a lot of it. We could just do one. Hers doesn't need it, like, there's no question about it. But that's up to you guys.
It's only got 4 gigs, it needs 16.
It only has 4?
4 gigs is what I understood the thing to read.
Yeah, it's current
It
system.
needs at least 16.
Rick, do you have any?
16.
16?
Yeah. You just put those along on mine, page 9.
Well, if it's not working, we need to get it to where it is. I would say we need to-
It's working, but it keeps
Right,
avoiding
but
her.
I mean, if it's not.
Yeah, it avoids her or just knocks her off.
Make a motion to accept Roland's quote for $127.50 to upgrade the treasurer's computer to 16 gigabytes.
I'll second. Aye.
That's all I have.
Maintenance, gentlemen. Mr. Hayden and Mr. Birdsong, one or the other? Or both?
So we really don't have much, 'cause as you heard, we had trouble with the pool one day. We ended up losing all of our sand out of our filters, went in the pool. So we had to shut the pool down, drain it, clean it, fill it back up, filters back up, and got it going. As far as I can tell, everything's running good now. Keep our fingers crossed anyway.
Where did the sand come from?
Now the filters,
From the filter?
yeah.
There's something backflush or something that?
Well, the combination of we couldn't get the pool to clean up right, so we kept playing with the motor and reversed the motor and this and that, trying to get it to clean up. We ended up pumping all of our sand out. So we got everything turned in the right direction. Figured out we had to change one pipe and everything's supposedly looking good at the moment anyway.
Keeping your sand in the right place now?
Water's a lot clearer than it was and it looks pretty good now. We got a problem with our handicap lift chair, can't get it to work. We don't know for sure what it is yet, but we worked on it today and kind of narrowed it down, but I don't have any prices for parts or anything yet. Other than that, we're gonna be trying to get caught up on mowing and tree limbs and streets and everything else. As the rain stopped for a while anyway.
We did a good job on the cleanup there last month, and
Well, we
Then
still
we had a
got,
storm and we needed to do it again.
yeah, we still got limbs to pick up the mess. Other than that, that's all I'm doing. You got anything else?
Any questions for the maintenance, Pat? Thank you.
Everett?
I've heard,
Mosquitoes. Mosquitoes.
When are you gonna spray?
Said something about mosquitoes. I
Yeah.
don't know what you're talking about.
You were gonna
Oh, yeah.
talk about your bid.
Did we get a bid for both guys for spraying or not?
for spraying,
When did
For
this?
mosquitoes?
for spraying, yeah.
Taylor, did you get a bid from that or?
Yeah, they said 225 a service.
1 evening or 1 overnight, 1 activity. Do we have that in the budget? Is that going to give it, or is that something that needs to be improved separately?
They charged that much last year?
Put in, as far as gas, sheriff price is going up. It's probably still cheaper than they can do it. I don't know what they can do.
Is our sprayer up and running?
No,
Can't keep it running long enough to spray with very long. I mean,
You
And,
can't keep it
and
running?
for what they priced, we can't spray for that price.
That's what we were wondering.
Between our time, the pickups, gas, the fuel for the, and the chemical for the sprayer, we can't spray for $200, or $225.
Okay, thank you. Well, I think it's getting that time of year, it probably needs to be done. We don't wanna be swarming again like we were a few years ago.
is that a given, or is that something we budget, or it's not a, it's
No,
not a
probably.
tender?
I would say we probably have to make a motion. I'll make a motion to have the bug guy spray for mosquitoes, the cost of $225.
Aye.
Anything else under the heading of maintenance? Any more questions for the gentleman in the back? I've heard compliments about the condition of the pool and the appearance of it, and I think it looks nice, and I've been hearing kind words, so kind words are always appreciated. Thank you for the work done. Property officer, do we have one here?
No.
No?
I've got a complaint.
Well,
I told him 2 weeks ago about some properties and I don't see them been turned in yet. One of them's back behind my house and I could probably, well, I know I'm short, but it's at least knee high.
I think my brother turned in one today, didn't he?
Yes.
I think I knew the property you're talking about.
And he wants it cleaned up because he's tired of the trash. He's mad. He said it's terrible.
I honestly don't think he's doing his job, guys.
I don't either.
I'm sorry.
He's not coming to town, and I've turned in complaints, and I know they haven't done anything about them either, because they still got the roosters in town next door to my trailer house. So,
See, after you turn the complaint in, it takes 10 days.
well, it's been 2 months,
You're gonna need a bush hog down there by me.
so,
On a few properties.
Yeah.
I mean, he needs to either come to town and get some of these done, or something, because I haven't even seen him in town.
Oh.
do we need to contact the property officer and make some questions?
Yes,
Ask some questions?
yes. My brother made a complaint today.
I think I've got on my phone that I talked to him on the 21st of May.
Talk to me?
No, the property.
Logan.
Okay. We will discuss and review some situations with him. Thank you. Any other questions regarding property officer? and properties. Moving on, legal matters.
I don't have
And
much.
you are on the spot.
Okay, I don't have much this month unless you guys have questions for me. With the tornado siren stuff a little bit, I know that Gabe asked about it. I don't know if you guys want to wait until him and Jeff are back here to talk about that, or
I think you gotta talk about it now,
Yeah.
because it's that time of year, so
Yeah.
things need to be done.
well, there's no standards on how a town should or shouldn't operate, or how a county should. Looks like Reno County is going to the Everbridge, Everbright. I think if that's what they're doing, that's what I'd push. That it's an app, we use it through Barber County. I just think cost-wise, that's gonna be more effective and more efficient than trying to maintain a siren and having the city have to have somebody in charge of setting it off, when to set it off, making sure that person's around, and if the county's providing that service, I think that's what I'd try to tie into rather than trying to get the sirens going.
Did you say that's an app?
Yeah, if you get on
Something on a phone?
Reno County's website or the city of Hutchinson's emergency management website, it pops up right there, a link for it on how to sign up for it, how to use it, shoots out the notifications.
So just everybody here in town will have to get that app, is that how much, I mean, that's what they're pushing
Yeah.
for?
Yeah, or you can put contact phone number in, it sends an alert out, kinda,
Like the Amber Alerts?
yeah,
Yeah, I get one every time. I don't remember how I hooked up to it, but
yeah. But it's on the county's website, it's on the city of Hutch's website.
But actually, the city owns the siren. It's in our park. So, unless they want to let somebody in the city have the code or the phone number, they don't act like we're gonna do it anymore.
I always have concerns about people who aren't carrying a phone with them, or elderly, or have gone to bed in the night, or asleep, or down here, or
Yeah, now, everything that you see about tornado sirens, they call them outdoor alert sirens. They're really just set up to warn people that are outside. So if you're in bed sleeping, the sirens are set up to give that alert anyway, so
We always have lots of complaints if it goes off, half the town, 3/4 of the town say they don't hear it, so.
Well, then, that's where a good neighbor comes in. I mean, I always check my neighbor if there's warnings. It takes 2 minutes to knock on somebody's door to make sure they know. And that's what I've always done.
I would hope that thoughtful people would do that for their neighbors, but
Yes.
we don't all have neighbors.
and Michaela, all.
I had 20 people and a dog in my basement.
It's got,
Is that a free app, a free download?
yeah, I'll email it to Michaela, and if she wants to put like a Facebook post or something from the city with that information.
Is that agreeable?
That's what other apps.
Yeah.
Did we decide that was agreeable? and
Yes.
they all do? Okay. We did send a lease for the tower antenna. We did send it in. Was there any feedback on
I haven't heard anything back.
I guess I got both of you and Michaela. Did you hear back from them?
He just called me today and said that he'd gotten it all done and saw that we signed it, and he was sending it back to me just for us to have it as a copy, but I haven't gotten it yet.
Okay. When did they, well, you wouldn't know, probably one day and plan to do some work or?
Well, he told me, I gave him the number for the maintenance guys to call and see when they can meet up to do it.
Okay, thank you. I hijacked your report.
Nope, that's great. That's all I have unless you guys have questions.
Some questions for legal counsel? Thank you.
Could I ask, did you send the contract in for the accountant?
And I talked to him on the phone, and he said that he would send me a copy back, but I haven't gotten it.
Very good. I'm going to move on to another item that says guest speakers. Did we exhaust all the guest speakers?
Yeah, it was
before?
good.
We moved it up.
Speakers over here. I'm
They
old,
moved
I
it
don't
up.
hear well.
They moved it up.
Okay, but they're giving you another chance. Just because I like you. All right. Safety officer, I'll give you a third chance.
Okay. Well, I've done the extinguishers. I went up to the pool and asked if they needed anything for the first aid kit. And I haven't done the inspection yet, but I'm pretty sure it's okay, but I'll be doing sometime this week, so.
I did notice one thing when I was down there the other day.
Okay.
There's an outlet on the northwest corner of the building.
Okay.
And I don't think it's a GFI, and it's not covered. So
Did you hear that, Urban?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just thought that made
Well, it
sense.
probably should be.
At least have a cover over it, you know? So.
Yeah. It may have had one at one time, I don't know.
It looks like it, I mean, it has the box, it's just like the cover's gone.
Yeah, that's possible though. That's all for me.
That's all for you. Any questions for the safety person? All right, moving on. Custodial report. I see no custodian. Custodian's representative had anything?
Not for in the building, but I was mowing out here today, and I don't know who's driving through. I mean, there's tracks everywhere. They're making ruts. I don't know if it's the people that's running the school, but we're getting ruts where they park up underneath the stairs. And we're getting some ruts right out here. And also, somebody has decided that they need to write some nasty words out on the door of where they go into the school or their classroom, the homeschool class. So I'd like that taken care of if we could.
When they wash off, or they use
No,
soda paint?
they've scratched it in, so I don't know if you have to sand it down, paint it or something. I don't think we need that up there. Other than that, that's it. If we could just stay off the grass and cover up the,
You put up a sign or something?
I don't know where it's, I mean, they're coming off of this road, this one down, this one behind the school. The log that they have out there, you know, for the baseball field, it's been rolled back, I don't know.
I pushed it back.
Oh, did you do that one? Okay, so I didn't know why it was out.
I didn't have to push it back the other way.
That's fine, but there was more tracks, and I thought, well, I don't know who's driving all through here, so. I don't know if we have any more of those, don't drive on the grass signs, do we have any of those?
They even read
I
it?
don't think we got any more of them. I don't think, probably.
Okay. That's all I have.
Thank you. Any questions for the custodian's representative? Thank you. Any business, there's questions about the kitchen, who knows about that? There's business in the kitchen. Sorry.
Concerned about purchasing meals there, that deliveries are coming in, so. Although we have some. Same line from
Friendship meal customer, or
and, I mean, he helps out with friendship meals, but they're only supposed to be here from a certain time, like, I think it's about 11 to 11.
He's here before.
helps with the distribution and cleaning out.
Apparently it does. You'd have to.
Yeah, I was surprised to learn that when I heard it.
Keep going on board.
And set some guidelines for those real activities for people being willing.
Yeah,
Sorry?
that's part of the contract with them.
Yeah.
It's not the actual person that does the deal, so he can help her.
The turn is easier early in the morning.
It's easier.
Essentially by himself.
Well, I think their concern was if you could fall or something, you could
Oh.
lay here, you know.
Dana, I talked to him today. You're talking about Bobby, I talked to him today. And told him he wasn't supposed to be up here until 10 o'clock when he's covered by the French of his insurance.
Yeah. that was-
And he did ask me who said so, and I said the council said so, because you're not insured to the city, you're insured to Friendship Hills. 10 to 1 is the only time you can be up here.
Last year, that's wrote in the contract. Remember last year, they said that
Yeah.
it's in the contract that he can't
But he
be
has
in
been
here.
coming early again, and I did talk to him today.
So he's not employed by them though, is he?
He what?
He's just a volunteer, he's not employed, right?
He's on the council.
He's on the friendship deal?
Yeah.
He gets paid for that?
No,
No.
it's a
I don't know
volunteer.
what it means when you say he's on the council.
It's a volunteer.
Okay. All right, has this been resolved?
So, did he agree to just come in during those hours then?
We'll see. I haven't talked to Angie yet, but we'll get it taken care of.
Satisfactory, or just say further action?
Make sure you got a key.
I guess we'll see how it goes.
I mean, 7:30, sleeping at the table is ridiculous.
Yeah, we'll see how, if they'll go with those hours.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, moving on, we have an item under new business, this is flags and benches. Who wishes to speak?
I will. The benches that we have in the pool, I don't know how old they are. A few years old. I don't know if it's from setting out the weather on here or what, but there are several of them that are broken, the vinyl slats in them. There's several that are broken, I think we need to replace the slats if we can find some. And also, I noticed, the flags, when they were up last time, we have a lot of them, they're kind of tattered.
Down on the streets.
I'd like to either get new ones or, we put up a lot of flags. I mean, I wouldn't be, it looks great when they're all up, but I mean, I wouldn't care if we just put up on the town square, so we wouldn't have to have 30 flags or whatever we have. But I'd like to keep them in good shape if they're gonna be up in front. So, we can maybe get some prices for the slats for the benches, and maybe some prices for some new flags.
I saw some of the places that do flags in the United States, that are donated here in America, and there's, former military people that own businesses and other.
I think that's the law. I think that reflects it.
Yeah, I don't know that all the companies are ran by former military people. I think it would be good if we could go with something like that ourselves.
I might try to see if I can find, you know, the company?
I looked up a couple, what size are they?
I've been shopping for a flag for the cemetery. I've been several websites.
There's like American flags, and I don't know what size.
Do you know what size the flags we put up are, guys? Are they like 3 by 5, or are they not that big?
I think it's 3 by 5, ain't it? 3 by 5, I think.
Are you thinking all of our present flags need to be replaced? Or
Well, no, I don't know that all of them do. I mean, I think we need to take it down and look
As
at
a
it.
number, so we have something to work with, half of them, or?
You guys know how many are kind of
Probably
roughly?
at least a third of them need replaced. We've got them hanging in the shop right now.
How many did you put out?
20, 22 or 24, something like that.
So 8 of them or more?
Yeah, probably at least 8 that we got to replace anyway, because they're getting all frayed out.
Yeah.
And actually, part of the ones we got are real heavy cloth, and then part of them light nylon. And the cloth ones last a lot longer, but I'm sure they're a lot more expensive.
They are expensive.
This is the Annan Tough Hex Heavy Duty American Flag. It says it's a 3 by 5. It's $41.98, so 42 bucks a piece.
That's really
And
good nylon, so it should.
If you buy 6 or more, they're $38.98.
What's the condition of the one that goes out on the flagpole? I never see it out there.
I don't know, I have not seen a flag up there for quite a while.
Yeah.
But if it goes there, it also needs to be lit, so. I mean, if it stays up all the time, it has to be lit, unless somebody's gonna do a certain day. I don't know if you can put that on anybody.
As far as I know, the light still works out there. As far as I know.
On the flagpoles? Really?
I thought I seen it on. But she's supposed to be putting it on.
Well, that's something to think about. I just,
Would you like to make a motion to replace the flag?
I need to spend that money right now.
They're still leaking water from where?
And mine's better though, so.
Leaking down the
Yeah, good
cabins.
water there, see if I can make it.
You have to turn the water off in the office. Behind the wall.
I'm just saying, one of those slip.
You got one on hand for the 4th of July?
Maybe just next time we put them up, just know
Still
whatever
leaking
pattern.
water, be careful when you get out.
Just maybe just like right through the first couple of blocks of Main Street or something. I don't know.
Bird Street?
Just as far as we can, maybe, you know,
That was the way to be able
using the
to
good
light
ones that we
Some
have.
paint, for instance.
Yeah, that's what it
We don't
was.
necessarily need to go clear across the highway.
Actually, one here.
That was when you
Here's your one pair of shoes. So these are good shoes. They're not falling apart yet.
Yeah.
Some of them don't have grip on them. Some have foot grip on them, but when you're at, they're good shoes.
Okay, well, we'll look for some,
Where do they fall?
Who was going to do that?
Lots of mileage you really get.
One way pole, you see it.
Oh, you can see it over here. If you get up and stand by the door, you can see it.
yeah.
And then the seal. I think you have to go in the office to turn it off.
Yes, I thought about that the other day. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe we ought to look at what the prices of those are too for the next meeting. I can look at some of those if we want to. Bring it back to us and see what anybody else likes.
Still needs to be
Ready to be in there, just stay in the night?
Can't hear it.
I'll see if I can.
Okay, we got all the new business items. Yes. It says yes. Say the rest. Moving on, governing body comments. We're already commenting. Going once. Twice. Two. Any reason to continue this meeting or?
I make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
You got no business going over there with water running. Yeah, if you follow the rules.
It looks like it's in the rental pipe, because there's none in the bathroom.
Hot water.
But you can see
Got all the chairs.
I think so. Mayor Deschamps wanted to come to the meeting with me tonight, and we get a short meeting.
Good thing I didn't sit down. They think it's coming from over the lights.
Can't figure out where it comes from.
I think these some of them in the office.
Ready to go. I can't arm wrestle with you for this one.
You can see it right here, creeping down the.
That's fine, I'm right-handed, so.
That probably sounds kind of big.
I don't know how long it's been leaking, but well, you come in here tomorrow and it'd be flooded.
Well, I don't think it was working. I don't think it was leaking during lunch.
Was there a leak over there? Or
Yeah,
is it still leaking?
yeah.
can't figure out where it's coming from.
Who we gonna call? Ghostbusters?
Got the man on the job right
Man
now.
on the job, right there. Oh, Dan?
Yes.
I've been shopping for flags more times. And I bought one today. 5 feet wide. Which is oversized. That's really a casket flag. So I put on a military.
That's a record.
Yeah, I know, less than an hour and we're done with the meeting. That'll be the fastest official meeting I've ever seen.
Even though you couldn't hear it. Man. Well, right by the air conditioner, I'd rather shut that off. Then you would have had somebody complaining.
Really? Right.
The only other one I can think that has a husky is Jose. He's over there on Chicago.
I don't know, I just had to have one of my huskies put down. She finally got too old, the fat, short one.
It was actually funny too, though.
Yeah, you remember my fat, short one?
The,
Yeah.
the white one. Yeah.
I had to get
Somebody
her.
told me.
Yeah. I walked into the living room and where she laid on a bed was just covered in blood and she wasn't there. I walked and I find her, she's by the love seat and there's just a puddle of blood there. She leaking from her mouth. She got old.
Well,
You
that
know?
or she might have had a cancer too you didn't know about.
Well, I figured this. I gave her 6 damn good years. Because I don't know how old she was. I was told she was like 6 or 7 when I got her.
Mike's daughter's 16 right now.
Well, and part of her problem is her health deteriorated because when I got her, she was so thin because they starved her to death and I let her eat. So I don't deprive my dogs of food. And she ballooned.